If you're like us, we absolutely love the holiday season. The food, the love, and all the family traditions. Nothing beats it. But it got us thinking, what about traditions from other countries? So get yourself comfortable and let's take a trip around the world.
We might mispronounce some names throughout the video. We will try our best to be as accurate as possible, but please forgive us if we butcher some names. Thank you and subscribe. If you didn't already know, the Philippines has a huge Christmas hub and is widely known for its celebrations. In fact, if you search for which country has the longest Christmas season in the world, the Philippines takes the cake, with Christmas starting in September and ending around January 9th. Sounds like heaven to me. Every year, the city of San Fernando holds a giant lantern festival, or Ligligan Parul, containing magnificent and gleaming lanterns that symbolize the Star of Bethlehem. Each lantern is comprised of thousands of lights that illuminate the night sky. This amazing festival has made the city of San Fernando the Christmas capital of the Philippines. Filipinos will also attend Simbang Gabi, which translates to night mass. They will attend mass either late at night or early morning for 9 days before Christmas. They partake in this tradition for both religious reasons as well as the belief that attending all 9 masses will grant you a wish. They also engage in caroling, beginning in early December, and while they ditch the traditional lyrics and costumes, they replace it with recycled instruments and made-up lyrics. Lastly, because for me, food is really important, and let's face it, it brings people together, Filipinos will often wake up at midnight to welcome Christmas Day with an elaborate feast called Noche Buena, with delicious dishes such as lechon, queso de bola, jamon, and spaghetti.
Christmas is not a national holiday in Japan, and according to Smithsonian Magazine, only 1% of the population is Christian. Instead of gathering around the dinner table with a succulent turkey, the Japanese order out to their local Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Nani? Masaka?
This tradition started in 1974 after a successful KFC marketing campaign called Kurimasu ni wa Kentucky, or Kentucky for Christmas. KFC has maintained its popularity through the holiday season, where some people order their boxes months in advance or stand in 2-hour-long lineups for their fried chicken. I mean, it's finger-looking good, but 2 hours? During the New Year's celebration in Japan, a bell is rung 108 times. In Buddhist tradition, it is believed that doing so banishes all human sins. It is also good luck to be smiling or laughing going into the new year.
Just like the 12 days of Christmas in the United States, Iceland celebrates 13 days. Every night before Christmas, children from Iceland are visited by the 13 Yule lads, merry but mischievous little lads. On each of the 13 nights, Icelandic children place their shoes by the window, and each morning the, quote, good little boys and girls receive presents like candies or toys, while the naughty ones receive expressions of disapproval from the Yule lads, like rotting potatoes. Much like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, each Yule lad has their own distinct personality and name. I'll briefly touch upon their names and personalities. According to the National Museum of Iceland, Gollygawk steals foam from buckets of cow milk, while Spoon Licker, licks spoons. I'm guessing after making some cookies, he just licks the batter? Door Slammer stomps around and slams doors, keeping everyone awake. Sounds like most of the Yule lads deserve rotting potatoes in their shoes.
By the mid-11th century, Christianity was established in Denmark. However, before this Christmas Day was a celebration of brighter days or Jol, as it occurred just before the winter solstice. Nowadays, homes in Denmark are decorated with superstitious characters called nisser, who are believed to provide protection all year round. Nissers are mythological creatures from Nordic folklore and are typically described as being short, having long white beards, and wearing a red knit cap. So I imagine them as gnome-like Santa Clauses. On December 24, Danish families put their Christmas trees in the middle of the room, dancing around and singing carols. That takes rocking around the Christmas tree to a whole new level. During New Year's, the Danish raised the bar once again, saving up unused plates throughout the year and hurling them at the doors of family and friends in a wonderful loud display of affection. Opa?
In Norway, the Christmas season is called Julebord and begins on December 3rd, and local bars and restaurants fill up throughout the month. Families celebrate Little Christmases on December 23rd, and each family has their own rituals for the day. That may include decorating the tree, making gingerbread houses, and eating hot rice pudding. The Norwegian word for julebord translates to Christmas table. Many julebords are characterized by large amounts of food and drink, such as spicy sausage, pork rib, and mulled wine and lingonberry jam. Alpine countries like Austria have a little bit of a bizarre legend. It is believed that a devil-like creature called Krampus joins their St. Nicholas celebrations on December 6th. Children are asked to produce a list of their good and bad deeds and are later rewarded with sweet treats, nuts, and apples. And bad boys and girls get to worry about what Krampus might bring them on Christmas morning. It's a little terrifying, I know. Anyway, moving on to the colorful streets of Mexico.
In early December, the Mexican Christmas season begins with Las Posadas, a religious march or parade that represents the journey of Mary and Joseph. In addition, many piñatas can be seen along the streets, specifically piñatas with 7 points, which represents the 7 deadly sins. During the season, children can be trying to hit and break these wonderfully colorful candy-filled ornaments in representation of the abolishment of the 7 deadly sins. Also, ugly devil piñatas can also be found during this time, where locals will then burn them to get rid of evil in their lives. Just like in many other countries, these festivities don't stop after Christmas and continue well into the new year. In the Gregorian calendar New Year, on New Year's Eve, Mexican locals will eat 12 grapes, one for each month of the year, making 12 wishes for the new year as they enjoy their delicious fruit. Another beloved tradition is to walk around the block with an empty suitcase on New Year's Eve in hopes of embarking on many international trips in the new year.
Like many others in the world, the Portuguese strongly value family and friends. Families come together on Christmas Eve as late as 10 p.m. to eat dinner together. Then, at midnight, on the dot, they exchange gifts, toast to a Merry Christmas, and wish each other a joyous holiday. They later attend midnight mass, which gives them the opportunity to meet and greet with neighbors, extended family, and friends, wishing them well during the holiday season. The mass is often followed with fireworks in the town square. In addition to the fireworks after the midnight mass, or Missa do Galo, Medeiros de Natal, or Fogueiras do Galo, are big fires that are traditionally lit on Christmas Eve and are supposed to burn all night. These very old Portuguese traditions can be seen in the northern and central cities. Did you know that the city of Viana do Castelo prides itself on having the tallest Christmas tree in all of Europe? Every year in the beginning of December, courageous young men set out to climb the centuries-old tree that is a couple 100 meters tall, decorating it. It is a laborious job, and not for the faint of heart. Many locals eagerly await the light-filled Christmas wonder located by the Santa Lucia lift.
Germany has one of the strangest Christmas traditions yet, and the interesting part is that no one is quite sure why it exists at all. In the 1880s, Woolworth stores began selling glass ornaments imported from Germany. They came in various shapes and sizes. Some were fruits and vegetables. Pickles just must have made the cut. Around the same time, it was claimed that the German pickle was a very old German tradition. The Christmas pickle was the last ornament to be hung on the tree, and then the first child in the family to find the festive pickle would receive an extra present. It has been discovered that this tradition seems to be a total myth. Some people in Germany have never even heard about the Christmas pickle. Nowadays, many families continue this tradition of hanging the pickle ornament on the tree, and the first child to find it gets an extra treat Christmas morning. However, this tradition probably didn't start in Germany.
The Tacanacoy Festival in Peru is an annual festival held at the end of December, and it's all about good old-fashioned beatings. That's right, it's about beating the living daylights out of each other. Individuals compete in a ring for a nice rumble, and it's overseen by local policemen. Tacanacoy literally means when the blood is boiling. And before you get too excited, it's important to know these fightings are friendly and represent a fresh start for the new year. Well, there you have it, folks. Here are just a few holiday traditions for you. We love learning about family traditions. Can you relate to any of these? Do you have any interesting holiday traditions? Let us know in the comment section below, because we would love to know. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us here at Who the F*** Is That Again? Stay safe and God bless.